Hello guys, today we will discuss the case Som Prakash Rekhi versus Union of India. So the case is the question on issues was whether a statutory company Indian Petroleum Corporation is a state under Article 12 or not. In this case, the pension of the employee was arbitrarily reduced, which was later acquired by central government. Under a voluntary retirement scheme in force in the company, the petitioner, a clerk in Burma Shell Oil Storage Limited, retired voluntarily after qualifying for pension. A pension payable to him was regulated by the terms of trust deed of 1950, under which pension fund was set up and regulations were made for its administration. The petitioner was also covered by a scheme under a employees provident fund and provision and miscellaneous provision act 1952 and the gratuity under the payments of gratuity act 1972. The annual pension to which he was entitled under trust deed without making the authorized deduction is provided under the regulation 16 of the trust deed, worked out to a sum of rupees 16,599 per mesum. He was also paid supplementary retirement benefits of rupees 86 per month for a period of 13 months after his retirement, which was stopped thereafter. The company cut off his pension or reduced his pension and also cut off the monthly payment of 86 rupees, which was paid to as supplementary retirement benefit on score that it was an extra guarantee and liable to be stopped at any time by the employer. In the meantime, the company was statutorily taken over by the force of Burma Shell Acquisition of Undertaking in India Act 1976. Thereafter, central government took steps to vest the undertaking in the second respondent, that is Bharat Petroleum, which then became the statutory successor of petitioner's employer. The preliminary objection was raised on the behalf of corporation that no writ would be lie against the second respondent, that is Bharat Petroleum, since it is neither government department nor statutory corporation but just a company. So the issues raised in this case. The first issue is Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited as to whether the writ will issue under Article 2 of the Constitution against a government company. Whether the writ will issue under Article 32 of the Constitution against a government company. The first question lies here only. The second question is the petitioner's plea of elect of Article 41 by the state itself that incarcerating as a government company by defending the paring down of the pension of petitioner to a pathetic pittance through sterilizing the directive principle of to the directive decorative paper. So does this reduction of pension had just merely done a pathetic job that it merely put directive principles on decorative paper? The third problem is the construction of a relevant legislation and regulation covered by the writ petition. Remembering the social dynamics of law and statutory interpretation. So, does the reduction of pension of the petitioner influence the social behavior of a society and also influence the directive principles of state policy as mentioned under Article 41? So, now the questions argued before the court was was it illegal or unconstitutional by the Burma Shell and the Bharat Petroleum that the pension was reduced. And the second question and the core issue of this case is, was Bharat Petroleum Corporation a state or not? Now let's come to the judgment of the court. The Bharat Petroleum is a state within the meaning of Article 12 of the Constitution, and writ will lie against it under Article 32. We can say that the judgment is very, very constitutionally framed, as the judges have discussed that the employer of these statutory bodies have a status and they are entitled to declaration of being an employment when their dismissal or removal is in contention of statutory provisions. These statutory bodies are authorities within the meaning of Article 12 of the Constitution. Under Article 12, the expression other authorities has been held by the Supreme Court in the Rajasthan Electricity Board case, which is wide enough to include within it every authority created by a statute or functioning within a territory of India or under the control of Government of India. The state as defined under Article 12 includes bodies created for purpose of promoting economic and social interest of the people. The common sense signification of the expression other authorities under the control of Government of India is plain, but there is no reason to make exclusions on the grounds as that the legal person must be a statutory corporation, must have power to make laws, must be created by or not by a statute. As rightly argued by Sir Pai, that no reduction of retiral benefit is effected. There is a separate rule for pension and deduction of pension. Under a Gratuity Act, Section 14 of the Act, the expression instrument certainly covers a trust deed. That overriding effect of Section 14 preserve the pension and immunize it against any deduction attributable to the statutory payment of Provident Fund. The deduction made by the second respondent is illegal. The public policy behind the provision of subsection 10, 12 and 14 are respective statutes. We live in a welfare state, in a socialist republic, under a constitution with profound concern for the weaker section of the society, as mentioned in part 4, basically Article 41. The welfare benefits such as pension, payments of provident fund, gravity are the fulfillment of directive principles. The payment of pension should not be an occasion to deduction from the pension as a set off. Hence, the court declared that Bharat Petroleum is a state within the meaning of Article 12, and on the merit of a petitioner, that the petitioner should be granted and entitled to be the payment of full pension, as pensions are paid out of regard of a past meritorious services. Thank you. We can say that the Bharat Petroleum is state under Article 12, and the petitioner was given full justice as he had entitled to payment of full pension by the Court of Justice. Thank you.